everyone, and welcome back to Let's Play Dragon Age Origins. I'm your host, Lisanne Faye, and here before us we have our Warden, Sarana, and with him, all the way from Orzammar, is Oghren. And, of course, the previous resident of this Arling, Nathaniel Howe. And, last but not least, joining us, coming from his escape from the Circle, and potential acquaintance from the Circle, Anders. You know, that's never fully addressed if you are a Circle Mage. But, yeah, so, we are in the basement. Naked people.
No. No, Adria. We have to help her. There must be some way. Adria.
Sorry, she's gone. Just look at that skin. She's gone. Okay. Anders, help me out here.
Enemies ahead!
Okay, well, that paralyzed him. Okay, fire, you do that. Actually, I want you to go over here.
As you said, it will be done.
Destructive forces of nature coming down.
Time to die! As you said.
We're just gonna do this one hole at a time.
Into the
These are really, really bad rules.
Destructive forces of nature coming back up.
You could have just done with a heal. Oh look, Viridian.
Yes.
Let's take that. Dry
Very
it.
well.
Had a ring of mastery. There's a letter. To Rendenhau. From Lowen. My lord Howe, some of the men are not pleased with your plan. They will incite others against you. For the plan to succeed, our forces must be united. If word gets out, if even one of them informs Kuzland, it will be your head on a plate. I say this with due respect, sir. Lovely. Alright. And the knight
It will be done.
has a gold earring and some studded leather boots. Well, let's continue our way forward to more rubble.
You murdered a slew of Darkspawn there. Well, you hear the stories about you and the Wardens. But to see it firsthand...
Yeah. The other Wardens didn't inspire you?
Oh, they did too. Even though the attack was a surprise, they killed droves of Darkspawn. Just ask the poor maids who have to clean it up. But you're something else. Anyway,
Well,
it
gee,
looks like the
thanks.
explosives caved this section in. I brought along Master Voldrick.
So, this is how you humans ply your stonecraft. Disgraceful, that is. What, this would barely last a few centuries. I wager these passages may go far enough to connect to the deep roads.
So, the Darkspawn came from below?
Aye, the Orlesian lads would have had a terrible surprise. Explains how experienced men fell to the Darkspawn. This is a grave matter. If we don't shut these tunnels, the Darkspawn can attack from below again.
Andraste's blood. There are basement entrances throughout the keep. There's no way to defend against that.
Then we follow the tunnels and hope to find a single point to block off. Never you fear, lass. With the Warden's muscle and my stonecraft, we'll find a way.
Muscle? What muscle? I'm a mage. What are you talking about? Alright. Let me know as soon as you clear the passage.
We'll need some time, but as soon as we clear it, we'll let you know.
Alright, let's go back to the keep.
Of course.
Yes, Constitution does help with character health and physical resistance. That is why Con is not a dump stat. Really close to Fi's head there. Okay.
You don't actually think your jokes are funny, do you?
Could have sworn that fly was buzzing again.
Har! Let me tell you about my life in one word.
Oh no, don't take me back to the tower. I'm far, far too delicate.
I'm not only a dwarf, I'm a moron. Listen to me fart.
Oh no, big Templar man. What are you going to do with that sword?
Ew.
Don't play with fire unless you want to get burned, son.
You're
Red.
back. You need anything?
Yes, I found ore.
Oh, this will help a great deal. Viridium.
Armor and weapons could be made with this.
Commander, if you like, we could outfit your men. It wouldn't cost you anything, but some soldiers would have to guard the miners.
You'll have your guards. My men need better gear.
So I'm to make armor for all Amaranthine's rabble? Heren, you abuse me so, it's unconscionable.
Commander's orders.
Fine, fine, I'll work. But I want a challenge one day. Something to sink my teeth into.
Of course, Ren. And Wade.
Forcing me to come to this dreadful turnip keep? Oh,
Soldier. Little trick.
Samuel! Groundskeeper Samuel! Is that you?
Who? Maker's breath. If it isn't little Nate. I'd know that face anywhere.
Groundskeeper, I am overjoyed that you stayed on. Please, do you know how my brother died? And my sister? I was in the Free Marches.
Your brother died in the war. And Lady Delilah, don't you know? She isn't dead, son. Not that I know of. Last I heard, she married a storekeep in Amaranthine. Don't know which one. Poor girl.
Did you hear that? My sister is alive.
And that's wonderful news.
Could we ask around the shops? Next time we're in Amaranthine?
Sure.
Thank you. I would be interested to know just what happened to her.
Alright. But first, Nate, you have to pick the lock
now?
on that.
I'll take care of it.
Kitty? Kitty. Kitty. Hey, kitty. I'm totally a cat person, okay? You hungry? Ooh. How about you come with us? Kitty! Kitty's apparently an item. Nate. Chest. Like, that is poorly floating in midair. But... and the wooden crate.
As you say.
I'm just looting around here real quick. Okay.
Commander,
You had some messages.
just give me a moment.
Let's go deal with that. go deal with that, and we'll make our way to Amaranthine. It's somewhat on the way. Slightly more scenic route? Watery route? Possibly rainier route. Alright. Got ourselves a bridge. Some bandits.
Another step and poor Lady Eileen dies. Where's Lord Bensley? The deal was he'd give us the money himself.
You won't see a sovereign until I see the girl.
Orc, show her. Hand over the gold. Now.
Send the girl first.
Orc, send her over.
Well, glad that worked.
The money. Now.
Well, you lost your bargaining chip.
Defend yourselves, men.
I will not tolerate bandits.
Fourth wall's approach.
Okay, actually, let's deal with you that way. Ogren, go deal with them. Nate, deal with them. Anders. Mass paralysis, if you don't mind.
What needs killing?
There's something wrong here. This weapon does nothing.
Okay.
At your command.
Ugh, I hate scatter shot.
Yes.
This is the part I like.
You know what? Wait a minute. And send everyone to a cheat.
Say your friend.
Alright. Now that you've pulled the aggro. Hey. You have insufficient stamina. That's why. Where's the stamina potions? Because now we can replace stamina like we do mana. Which is super, super useful. Drink one of those. Okay. Why are you frozen?
Never a dull moment!
Okay.
Let's see what your innards look like.
Hi. Hand of Wonder.
My power is yours.
Okay. Let's go get rid of the tough bandit. Anders, group heal, if you don't mind.
I knew we could not lose!
Thank you, gentlemen. You're welcome, person who I saved. Of course, I walk away from you, and now you're lootable. That is kind of one of the glitches. Ogren, let's level you up really, real quick. Like that. And you're not the correct level. Let's do that. Yeah. Come to those later. Play. Gather your party and venture forth. Yes. To Amaranthine. Which apparently we go back and then up and not continuing along the coastline. Maybe it was really rainy on the coastline. The port city of Amaranthine. Oh, there's a crate.
Very well. Yes.
Ah, it's the Warden Commander. The rumors about you did not overstate it. I have a business proposal. Look for me by the house near the gates. I promise it will be worthwhile.
Maybe. Ah, you're just a villager. You won't mind. Yeah, because I could use the bell collar for the kitty. Because I got a kitty cat. I'm so happy about that. I know. The cat's actually a gift for one of the companions. But that will be discussed later. Some lesser spirit balm. Glad I bought that backpack now. I don't feel like talking to the shady character.
They used to display the heads of traitors over that gate. I suppose my father is lucky his didn't end up there.
Up there? Ooh. Alright. Let's talk to Colbert.
Hey, what are you staring at? Looking to start something?
You the hunter who found an entrance to the deep roads?
Oh, here to investigate the chasm, are you? It's about time. I can't take all the credit for finding the rift, you know. Mika here fell in first.
What happened?
Well, it's quite a ways out of town. We were tracking a buck off in that direction, you see, before this darkspawn mess. We'd been on his tail for about a week at that point. I'd wager he thought it was great fun leading us on a merry chase as he did.
And the chasm?
Oh, the chasm, yes. We saw it coming over our rise. It was really something to behold. A huge cleft, as though the Maker himself had cracked the earth in two, like an egg.
I like eggs.
It looked like someone had tried to build over it, but it must have been abandoned a long time ago. No one in town knew about it.
And what happened then?
Well, of course, we had to investigate. That was when Mika fell in. A shriek like you wouldn't believe, and he was gone.
Earth crumbled, not stable.
Right. And as Mika lay there yelling about his knee or his head or what have you,
Those are
the
two different
darkspawn
things.
appeared.
How many?
More than a brood and less than a horde. They seemed occupied, like they had someplace really important they had to be. Didn't notice us at all, think the Maker.
The Darkspawn was so occupied as to overlook 2 screaming injured men. Boggles the mind.
I marked the chasm on my map so we could avoid it, but Sounds like you want to know where it is, so here you go.
Thank
So, we getting anything for our trouble?
Fine, here's some silver.
Thanks. This'll get me good and drunk at the inn. Take my mind off the trouble out there.
You should be using it on medical supplies, especially if your friend was injured. Tree?
Ah, can you smell that? That is the smell of freedom.
Height
It
difference.
comes complete with the smell of dogs and dust. But the freedom is in there too.
I'm really tempted to say that's just someone baking a pie. Cause yeah. Ooh, that's like a call to freedom. Oh. Did I bring up the circle? Man, what does 5 want to do here? I have no idea. Let's see. Issues with authority. Eh. That's just someone baking a pie.
Oh, the fact that there are pies around to smell is a step up for me.
True.
I've had a pieless existence, more or less. I escaped from the tower 7 times. After the last time, they put me in solitary confinement for a year.
Ugh.
Eventually, I'm sure they would have branded me a Maleficar, true or not, and executed me.
Those last two are... Okay, no, because Fi knows how bad the Circle of Magi is. But I guess he's curious for Anders' perspective.
You know as well as I do, don't you? The problem is that mages are tolerated, barely. It's like you need permission to be alive. There's nothing a mage can do to prove himself. Everyone needs to be protected from you. The end.
Yeah, I can sympathize with that.
I should certainly hope so. Ugh, all I want is a pretty girl, a decent meal, and the right to shoot lightning at fools.
Okay, so fun fact. For those of you who have never played a female warden, at this point in the game, one of the responses is, pretty girl, right here. So you can actually flirt with Anders as a female in this game. Yeah, I think you might be aiming too low.
True. I want a harem, a banquet, and the ability to rain fireballs upon every Templar in creation. Never mind me. Now and again I recall that I'm not sitting in a cell and I have to smile, that's all.
Jeez, is the height difference that... Wow, there actually is, like, a fairly noticeable height difference, because, like, most of this height here is the hat. Like, Vi's height actually probably ends about here. Okay, so, yeah, the height difference in that little cutscene is realistic. I wondered about that. I haven't played an elf in this, in Origins before. So, that's kind of interesting. Someone just say over here. Okay, well, there's the shady character.
The whole quiet and stoic thing must get you a lot of action, huh?
I take it you're an admirer, Ogren.
What? No. No. Well, not unless... No!
Good. Then I needn't worry about getting too drunk at camp.
Okay, I like you, just not in that way.
Though, when he's, like, blackout drunk out of his mind, too, be wary.
Ah, Warden Commander. I knew you'd come. You know an opportunity when it presents itself, no? I offer a partnership that would benefit us both.
Talk?
The bartender at a local inn has overstepped his bounds. He was hired to watch one of the entrances to our den, but now seeks to extort more coin. Terrible, isn't it? A person of your influence would have no trouble convincing him to open the passage.
Yeah, no. I'm the commander of the Grey, not a servant.
Ah, I see. May I ask that you say nothing of our meeting?
Probably.
Good day, Warden Commander.
And he disappears. But now we know there's an entrance inside of the inn, which we have to go to. But while we're out here,
Please, let us in.
My pardon, sir. I was paid a whole sovereign to give this letter to you. I told him I did. There are easier ways of getting a message to the Commander of the Grey.
who are you? Who gave this to you?
Some visiting knight didn't catch his face. Full helmet, you know. He said he was Sir Wolf of Ravane.
Okay. Sure. I'm busy. Is there anything else?
No, sir. Again, my pardon.
Those smugglers are bastards for taking advantage of the chaos.
Okay. Let's keep going.
Excuse me, but I need to search your packs for smuggled goods.
Fine. I've got nothing to hide.
Thank you. I will make this quick.
What are you doing, man? Are you accusing the Commander of the Grey of smuggling?
But you said everyone...
You are dismissed. I apologize. Smugglers and thieves have all but taken over the city.
Glad to see you're taking precautions.
Yes, Warden Commander. The smugglers have us scrambling, to be honest. We could certainly use your help in this. Come speak to me later if you're interested.
Sure. Later. Okay. I will speak to you next episode, I promise. There's a couple grocers, chest.
Someone told me you could buy anything in the marketplace. They lied. No pickled nug anywhere.
Oh, what?
Delilah? Is that really you?
Nathaniel, I had feared the worst.
Times must have been hard, Delilah. But you can do better than this. Come back to the estate until we find somewhere else.
What? Oh, Nathaniel, I didn't marry Albert out of desperation. I adore him. I was so glad to get away from Father's evil. This life is so much better.
Father's evil? Isn't that overstating things a little? He got caught up in politics.
You weren't here. You didn't see what he did, Nathaniel. You want the culprit who destroyed our family? It was him, without question.
I had no idea.
Of course you did. But you always worshipped Father, right from when you were a little boy. Come, brother, let us sit and catch up a bit, shall we?
Yes, go ahead. Don't worry about the fact that there are
She said
three
she
more of us.
wants me to come back. Once all this is done. Meet her husband. She's due by the spring.
Oh,
She
since
seems
she was a kid.
happy. She said
On the way.
father deserved to die. I still can't believe it.
You don't believe her?
I thought he had his reasons. It was a war for Andraste's sake. Before I went to the Free Marches, he was never... How could he have changed so much?
It's not your fault.
What if I'd never left? I didn't have much choice, but still. I wish I'd known some of this sooner. I feel like such a fool. Now please, let's get back to our business. I need to think.
Okay. Oh, good. Well, you're happier with me. Hey, we're almost out of that neutral territory. Wonderful. What about Anders? Where am I with you? Anders, still in neutral. Lovely. Never mind, neutral apparently lasts forever. And Ogren. Yeah. Alright, well. Let's go open up this chest right back here. And then I think I will leave this episode here. I want to thank you all so much for tuning in to this episode. And in the meantime, in between time, take care, have fun, happy trails.